Spotify, the ones that are accused of boosting the streams for Kendrick Lamar. Nicki Minaj came out and threw a shot at them, right? In support of Drake, probably. The article says Nicki Minaj throws shot at Spotify amidst Drake UMG legal drama. The queen has spoken. Nicki wasn't messing around. The rapper got on Twitter shortly after it was announced that Spotify will be releasing his rap data later than usual. Fans were perplexed by the delay. And this is all after, obviously, Drake accusing Kendrick Lamar and all these streaming number bot things and all that crap. Nicki Minaj got on Twitter. She said, show me the data. Now, I'm going to show you guys how powerful UMG is and just exactly what Drake is up against. She said, show me the data. Spotify ain't got to lie. So obviously Nicki is being funny because she's supporting Drake like she's supposed to. Ride for your team, right? I expect J-Rock and Schoolboy Q and everybody to support Kendrick the same way. So this is what Nicki tweeted. Show me the data. Spotify ain't got to lie. So what did they do? What did they do? What did Spotify do in response to this war? Old tweets from Spotify, old tweets that Nicki put up started resurfacing about Spotify and Drake. If you don't think that this stuff is happening as chess moves, that these companies, oh, you want to talk about us, Spotify, you want to say something about us? Spotify and UMG on the same team because they got a common enemy now. So now, oh, okay. Old tweets start. Who finds old tweets, bro? For real. I know the internet do what it do. But these companies got powerful people working for them. They're going to find what they want to find. Plus, Twitter, who was co-founded by Jack Dorsey, who is great friends with Kendrick Lamar. That's another relationship that Drake and it's bad all the way around. So they found Nicki's old tweets from 2018. It says the internet never forgets, as Nicki Minaj's 2018 tweets about Drake and Spotify have now resurfaced. Back when Drizzy dropped Scorpion, Spotify went all out, plastering his face across their various playlists. He even reportedly appeared on ones where his music didn't even make sense. Didn't I tell you guys earlier in this stream, and I've been saying this since the lawsuit started on the other streams? Drake is accusing Kendrick of doing things that he's had done for him. How would you even know? And that's in my opinion. How would you even know that this stuff exists if you're not doing it? Oh, because they're all in the business. Nah, bro. Nah. You think that they boosting Kendrick because you've been boosted. The article says it right here. Let me put it big on the screen for y'all. Pause. Says back when Drake dropped Scorpion, Spotify went all out, plastering his face across their various playlists. He even reportedly appeared on playlists where his music didn't make sense, such as the best of British, massive dance hits, and fresh gospel playlists. They was putting Drake on gospel playlists. They was putting him on best of British playlist, massive dance hits playlist. Now the massive dance hits, okay. Keep making me damn waving my hand and it won't be no. But Drake don't belong on no fresh gospel playlist. So the thing he's accusing Kendrick of, they're saying on this article that he was getting that. And this helped, the article says the promo from Spotify actually helped Drake on the Scorpion album push 732,000 first week units. At the time, Drake and Nicki wasn't cool. Now, I don't try to, hold on, it's loading. Now, at the time, I don't think Drake and Nicki was as cool as they are now. So, let me see. What was it Nicki said? Hold on. Where was it? Where's her tweet? Her old tweet said this right here. This is what she said. This is what Nicki said back then. Spotify put Drake's face on every playlist, but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on Queen Radio. Meaning, Nicki even probably went to them, went and had a meeting with Spotify and said, yo, can y'all do with me for what y'all doing for Drake? Can y'all do that for me? So she was airing it out because her and Drake wasn't as cool as they are now. So she didn't care back then to say what she felt. But once again, the same things that Drake is accusing Kendrick of, you're doing it. This is why people can't respect it. Nicki said Spotify put Drake's face on every playlist, but told me they'd have to teach me a lesson for playing my music 10 minutes early on Queen Radio, even though they've been giving away my music for free for years, and I am one of the top Spotify artists of all time. So the part that matters right there is Spotify been doing this for Drake for years. Nicki even said it back then. So this tweet resurfaced. Where you guys think this tweet came from? Right? This is the war that Drake is in. You in a war with powerful people that they don't forget nothing. So we just showed you an article where Nicki Minaj accused Spotify of doing the same thing Drake is accusing Spotify of doing for Kendrick. She said that they did that for Drake. And it helped him sell 730,000 albums. And he was cool with it. But when you lose in the battle, now you're not cool with it? That's weird. That's weird. One thing you raised in the hood is if you say something once, say it twice. How you are is how you should always be. If I'm in an altercation with somebody, if I'm a tough guy before I'm in an altercation with somebody, after the shootout and after you get shot, bro, you don't change it up. I've been shot 4 times. I can speak to, you don't change it up. You be the same person you was before all that. Then when you get past all that altercation, then you have the opportunity, but you don't change in the middle of the altercation. Oh, I'm just a nice guy that, no, you don't get to sue, in other words, after you get whooped. Kendrick came through, whooped your feet, bro, and now you want to sue? No. So now you at war with these different companies. So Spotify is probably tired of hearing it because after Nicki threw the shots in Drake's defense, Spotify probably had somebody go find the tweets that Nicki put up, the old tweets Nicki put up, where they were praising, or where Drake was using the same tactics, and Nicki wanted to use that they all accusing Kendrick of using. Then what does Spotify do as a result of this war with UMG that Drake has? Spotify today, about 5 hours ago, it says, announced Drake has impressive Spotify milestones. They're being funny. They're being funny. This is an article. Drake hits impressive Spotify milestone amid UMG drama. This is what's going on behind this. They being funny. They like, oh, you first, we're going to show how we used to boost you. Then we're going to show how we're still boosting you. And why you're suing us or why you're trying to act like we're doing something illegal. Let me see what the numbers say. Let me see. Here it is. Spotify announced that Drake is the most streamed rap artist globally. So while they're being funny, this is going to be perceived. They're being funny in a corporate way where they can say that, no, we were just announcing our list. No, y'all trying to send the message that Drake is boosted on Spotify more than anybody. Y'all he's at number 1. We just saw Nicki Minaj said that the Spotify list came out late. I believe this is conspiracy. This is a theory. I believe that Spotify was up over the last week boosting Drake's numbers just so they can make this joke because it don't mean nothing to them. Boost him a little bit more so he can't say nothing. Right? So he looks like a hypocrite. This makes Drake look like a hypocrite. Bro, you getting boosted on Spotify, but you mad, you suing us. You get what I'm saying? So UMG is using their relationship with Spotify. What other relationships do UMG have? They have a relationship with the liberal media, CNN. CNN. You guys remember this? The CNN anchor likens Drake to a Karen while discussing the UMG legal battle. UMG has relationships, bro, with everybody. They have a relationship with TMZ. They have a relationship with CNN. I would not doubt if they had a relationship with Fox News. I believe they have a relationship with Fox News because they have country music and all that too. They have relationships with all these platforms that they can send a message out, an email out, And that article is everywhere today, yesterday. It says Aubrey isn't safe anywhere. Drake's stock is at an all-time low in terms of public opinion. That's what the article says. Drake's stock, because I told you guys, he was trying to renegotiate and they trying to lower. They like, nah, your value is low, bro. Kendrick, we don't know if you could come back. This is what's happening before we even get into this part. This is what's happening behind the scenes. UMG is telling this man, and this is what's also pissing him off, because you got to think, the people you go to, he tried to use UMG to spank Kendrick. If you guys don't remember that, do we not remember when Drake was allegedly sending messages behind the scene and emails was going back and forth behind the scene, that UMG was telling Kendrick to like just apologize and all that, and stop calling Drake a pedo because it's hurting his brand? All that stuff was so. Anyways, Drake is making a mistake of thinking that he's bigger than the program. CNN reported that his stock is at an all-time low. What's happening in the negotiation rooms with this guy is, okay, Drake, you want 600 million. I'm just giving a hypothetical, you guys. Drake, you want 600 million? How we gonna do that, bro? When Kendrick just, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're worth anymore. I mean, are you going to be able to make an album that people care about after this? I don't know. I mean, that's how the conversations are going. So Drake is sitting there. Not only is he upset that he lost and all the other stuff, it don't hurt until it hurt the money. It don't hurt until it hurt the money. When you sitting there on top of all the allegations of being called a child lover, on top of the allegations that you got more kids that you're not taking care of, on top of getting spanked lyrically, and your ego being hurt because you think you're the biggest artist, and Kendrick just came out and showed if he wants to be, he would have anything that you have, Drake, accolade-wise. If he wanted to be he would be you easily. He can do the numbers. He can do everything that you can do. He just showed that he's number one. And he got the culture of America behind him, which is music and entertainment is probably the first or second biggest export that America has right now. We send our entertainers and athletes and movie stars and rappers and singers. We send them everywhere all across the world. That's one of our biggest exports, is entertainment. And Kendrick just showed you that the culture of America is behind him and not you. So he showed that he's number one in that regard. Not only is that stuff going on, but then when you go into negotiation with this dude, the guy that you've made over $1 billion probably for his company, he's sitting there looking at you like, I don't know, man. Like, Kendrick is fire. And you don't know how to take it. You don't know what to do. So you walk out of there frustrated, fist balled up, and you go sue. What you're not realizing is you're starting a war. Or maybe you are and you just don't care. Maybe you think you as big as UMG and you can handle it.